Hey guys, my name is Vivi and I am one of the children's leaders at Calvary Temple Assembly of God. Today I have the great pleasure of talking to you about one of the most important parts of the Easter story. And we're going to start off by doing a craft. Now, with your parents' permission and help, you're going to create a crown of thorns. So you can find all of these materials at your house. You will need a paper plate, a color utensil, a pair of scissors, and some toothpicks. For our next step, we have our paper plate that's got the center cut out. We are going to poke holes around our paper plate. With your parents' permission, you can either use scissors or you can use the end of your toothpicks. And you are going to poke holes and then place a toothpick in the hole to represent our thorns. So if you want to pause this video and do so, go right ahead. Ta-da! We now have our crown of thorns. Stay tuned to find out what this crown represents. Welcome back. Now that we have made our crown of thorns, let's talk about the significance of that crown. As you see right here, I have a display of different types of hats. Think about this hat right here. Who would wear this hat? Think about it for a second. If you said somebody who will be outside, maybe they'll be planting in a garden or at the park or at the beach, then you are correct. This hat is designed to keep the sun out of our eyes. Now, what about this hat? Who would wear this hat? If you said a sailor, you are absolutely correct. Now, what about this hat right here? I bet many of you can find one of these in your home. Yes, a baseball cap. And this hat, we all know this comes from Dr. Seuss's book, The Cat in the Hat. Now, out of all those hats, in the middle, we have this crown. We see that this crown is beautiful, it's special, because the person who wears this crown is usually one of royalty. He or she may be a king, queen, prince, or a princess. And when they wear this crown, people respect them. They bow, they curtsy out of respect for them. But we're going to talk about a special king today. And this king, he did not get that respect. He did not have this beautiful crown. He was actually given this crown of thorns, and that is King Jesus, our King of Kings and our Lord of Lords. When Jesus was a baby, he wasn't born into a royal family. He wasn't born into a beautiful castle. He was actually born into a feeding trough. After he was arrested and he was beaten and he was mocked, the soldiers who were beating him, they took a crown of thorns and they placed it on his head, and they made fun of him. Instead of respecting him for the king that he is, they said, "Hail, King of the Jews." They made fun of him, and they wanted everybody in the town to make fun of him and disrespect him. Now, today, we know that many people, they don't believe in Jesus and they don't see Jesus as their king. But when we look at our crown of thorns, we can be reminded of what Christ did for us on the cross and know that our King is the true King. I hope you all have a blessed Easter. Goodbye.